I just got a disc called Bubba Talks Forever about Hogan lawsuit.
Oh, shit.
What is he saying? Because I don't feel like...
So he wasn't allowed.
It's 10 minutes.
That's the thing. Like, I cut it in 2 5-minute chunks for you, and, like, you can let it play.
It's a huge story. We should listen to it.
Let's hear some of it. Yeah, we got it.
Well, Bubba,
it's interesting in the sense that
Let it
it's,
rip, and we'll
that
see
it's him talking about Hulk
if
Hogan.
we should just bail or...
Turns into Jocktober almost.
well,
Yeah,
he-
exactly.
But he gets very wordy with his shit.
Well,
He's always gotten very wordy.
This is the first time he's talking about it. So.
He's doing the best.
Ridiculous. It's sad. It's sickening that a guy that's been... You know what Manson is? Hogan is guilty of people glad-handing and coddling him and succumbing to the fact that he's Hulk Hogan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Kissing his ass.
It's turning on him.
And I'm over it. I'm over it, Hogan. And I've only just...
Christ. You're over it? Really?
He's suing you for
taped
$100 million. You think you're over it?
You're over it? Guess what? Own up to it, man.
He sounds very confident.
You fucking had something to do with taping him having sex with your wife at the time, and you're over it?
Yeah.
I'm over it, Hogan. And I've only just begun.
Begun what?
If you're going to sue me and Heather...
Radio war!
We've only just begun to live.
Someone better keep an eye on E-Rock. He must be on suicide watch. 2 of his favorites are now hating each other.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan and Bubba the Love Sponge.
Amazing.
You're going to be all right, E-Rock?
On the plus side, we get to listen to Bubba the Love Sponge.
This is almost as bad as when his other 2 heroes, Bubba the Love Sponge and Opie, were fighting.
He loves Bubba?
E-Rock
Eric
loves Bubba. When E-Rock was, being raised in Florida, going to high school with that speedboat.
Pretty cool.
Guess what show he had on? Tell him, E-Rock.
E-Rock, tell him.
See, he doesn't want to be part of this because it hurts too much.
He's too choked up.
He doesn't want his voice on this segment in case Bubba's listening.
That's
Choked
right.
up because he tried to eat a whole cake at once.
Eric, that's breakfast. Come on.
We learned he doesn't like a lot of desserts. Root beer float, though. That's a dessert.
Well, he likes Coke floats more than root beer floats.
Oh, so I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, he prefers a Coke float.
If you're going to sue me and Heather, then Heather and I will be deposed, and we will tell the truth. We'll tell the truth, buddy. Man said he lived with me for 4 months. He knows I have surveillance in my home. I mean, Hogan, there is no wiggle room. The only wiggle room was for you to shut up and take it like a man. But unfortunately, you can't.
Take it like a man. What is
The wiggle room is that fat cock wiggling into your wife's pussy, you fucking cuck.
He's getting it out there, though, that he had surveillance in the home and that Hogan knew he had surveillance in the home.
Yeah.
He's trying to cut this off at the pass.
He's testifying right here. He knows that anything he says can be used in court, so he's saying what is best for him.
And he's trying to get it out there, and a part of me thinks that he wants Hogan to have to go, oh, okay, I'm going to lose the lawsuit.
Yeah, that ain't going to happen.
Take it like a man. But unfortunately, you can't. You can't step up and take it like a man because it's too painful. Somebody has to pay. Somebody has to pay.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I think it might be you.
$100 million.
Might be you.
It could be you.
Because if you didn't press record on that old tape-a-roo there,
yeah,
no one would know about this.
right.
Just like you got out virtually scot-free when there's a Marine that's a vegetable for the rest of his life. But there's no way it could have been your son's fault.
Oh, wow. Now you're turning on your best friend like that.
Boy, what a pal.
Wow, that's a nice guy
Oh,
right there.
Now he's
boy.
talking about the kid having the accident?
Wow,
Yeah.
he probably supported fucking Hulk through that whole thing
Jesus Christ.
when Nick did what he did. Wow.
Eric, what do you think about Bubba shit-talking Hulkamania?
This is what I mean by Bubba being dirty. He's always been dirty.
Yeah.
He's just a little dirty. He'll turn on you in a second.
What a
Even though
fucking
he's responsible for this whole fucking thing happening.
Vegetable for the rest of his life. But there's no way it could have been your son's fault now, is it? There's no way that when he was at 14 years old, you bought him an 800 horsepower Supra. There's no way that could have happened. No way. It could not have been that Nick was driving 85 mile an hour when it was raining in an 800 horsepower Supra and wrapped it around a tree. That can't be Nick's fault now, can it?
Nothing.
Wow.
It's just showing his character is what it's showing.
Yeah, he's trying to kill Hulk Hogan's character.
You're attacking Hulk Hogan
for something that you probably support him.
That his son.
Of course he supported him.
He supported Hulk through that whole fucking thing.
But a tape came out of Hulk fucking your wife.
Yeah, this has nothing to fucking do with the sex tape. It just shows his character. I'm telling you. This guy's always been slimy. I'll say it a million fucking times.
Jesus.
Around a tree. That can't be Nick's fault now, can it? No. In fact, Bubba, can you go on the air and stick up for my son? Yeah, I could. And I did.
Oh.
And I was wrong.
Oh, were you?
Oh.
Easy to say now, right?
I was wrong. You're not going to hear any excuses from me.
What? What is this whole thing?
You're not going to hear any excuses at all. And if various other radio personality and media outlets want to drive home the point that I'm on the end of the tape saying, wow, if we ever wanted to retire, all we have to do is release this tape.
Yeah.
If you don't understand that, one, Hulk Hogan was within an earshot of me saying that, and two, if I really had that mentality, why would I say it? Why would you tell on yourself?
You say that kind of stuff all the time.
Right.
It's a joke.
Right.
We say it all the time around here.
Turd.
And so
Turd.
if I had that mentality, one, I'd be rich right now.
Wow,
I would have sold it. Two, you think I would have maybe stopped the tape? You know.
Can you pause it? Oh,
Sorry.
This is why and again, I don't know Bubba. This is simply a thought.
Eric does.
Or a guess
Eric
on
does.
why he is saying this.
Yeah.
But when he says things like, you knew there was surveillance in my house, I said that he was in earshot, those are, to me, sound like legal things. To me, those are trying to put out what are very damaging legal fires.
Right.
Both of those say this was done with your knowledge. One is you knew there was surveillance.
Right.
Two, you were in earshot. But neither of those things, I don't think will hold up in court because there's no, first of all, you'd have to say that. And Hulk wasn't there. You didn't say it when he was standing right there.
No.
You obviously said it to your wife. It sounds like something you say when somebody's out of earshot.
Yeah, and Hulk on the tape basically says he's got to go.
Right, he's admitting that he didn't say any of this to Hulk, but his statements are that the implication is that Hulk should have known.
Right.
That any reasonable person would have been aware of this, which is not true.
Right, I agree.
It seems to me there isn't one reasonable person involved in this whole thing.
You know
They're
something, brother.
all a little crazy.
Except Heather Clem. She took big Hulk dick over Bubba dick. Smart
really
move,
did.
Heather.
She really did just ride Hulk's dick.
She loved it, too.
Amazing, right?
I would have maybe stopped the tape. You know.
Yellow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to my family. I'm sorry to my girlfriend. I'm sorry to my mom. I'm sorry to my dad, to my stepfather, my sister. I'm sorry to anybody who's close to me that I allowed myself to succumb to Hogan's shady request of having sex with my wife.
Oh, my God.
So you're basically saying, I'm sorry that you asked to fuck my wife, and I said yes. Holy shit.
Yeah, perhaps even if the request is shady, you don't grant the request.
How about
No.
Bubba?
I wish Sam would succumb.
Bubba should just admit that he's still to this day a little boy wrestling fan and wanted the Hulkster to have sex with his wife.
Sex with his wife. Well, I had sex with your wife. Your wife's in a coma.
To Hogan's shady request of having sex with my wife. I'm sorry.
Oh,
It
yeah,
wasn't
brother?
right. It's not what a real man does. And for that, I'm guilty. But what I'm
Fuck
most
my
disturbed
wife's still
by
called,
is that one of
and they're running out of you.
And he's trying to admit
wife.
to something. Like, he's not actually admitting to anything, but
Right.
he's trying to assume guilt.
He's attempting
Yes.
to own what he has to own.
But he's not.
No.
Right.
This is horrible.
But what I'm most disturbed by is that one of the three parties is now on a vendetta-ridden tour to make the other two have to pay. When everybody knew of what was going on.
Oh.
And it's a sad situation that whomever or however this...
Yeah, everyone seemed to know except for the part where you recorded it.
Yeah. If Hulk Hogan knew he was making a sex tape,
Yeah, we
would
get
he,
it.
Would he have gotten off the bed and said, I can't believe I just ate like a fucking pig before
Right.
this? Like,
Look, the basics are, Bubba and his ex-wife, they were swingers, obviously, right? So
Seems
they were,
like it.
And there was an agreement you could have sex with my wife. Fair enough. But you fucking taped it, you idiot. That's what this is all about.
and Bubba's been on the air on Howard's show saying, Howard, would you want to have sex with my wife? She'll have sex with you if you want to have sex with her.
What the fuck
did
is
it on
that?
the air.
What is that whole mindset about?
Part of it is probably he's dirty and he likes that to be.
No. There's some fucking other thing than just a turn on. There is some deep-seated psychological shit going in your head where you have your wife and you want other men to fuck her. That's something happened to you back in your fucking youth. And your upbringing with your mom, whatever the fuck it is, that's a mental problem.
See, I don't understand wanting your friends to fuck. That to me is the creepy part. Like I've thought of, I don't know if I've ever let anyone do it, but I've thought of the turn on of girlfriends fucking people. But if there was any face on the man, like
Not even a thought.
The idea of a friend doing it is where it would be like disgusting.
Sam's right though. Like he's a little wrestling fan.
Yeah, it's
and
a
he
hero
wants Hulk
worship.
Hogan to have sex with his wife.
He wouldn't have let any of his friends fuck his wife.
I don't know about that. I think you're wrong. I think he would have.
I bet he specifically wanted Hulk Hogan to do it.
And other wrestlers.
Maybe Bruce Beefcake.
Hulk Hogan and my wife.
Situation that whomever or however this thing got out, which that's really what we need to look for. We really need to concentrate.
You had the only copy.
Yeah, what the fuck?
What is he talking about? You know who got it out there.
Yeah.
You have to have a very good idea if you had the only copy. And now that copy, what do? You started showing people, so
you know who you gave copies to.
Exactly.
It's
it all started with you. You're the ground zero of this whole fucking
It's
thing.
not closed circuit TV.
Right.
You have a pretty good idea who got it out there.
There's a short list.
A very short list.
We really need to concentrate on who released this, who stole it from whom. That's what the true crime is. Hogan, you owe Heather an apology.
What? What?
But you won't.
For stretching her badge?
That's what you're all about. You're about propping yourself up in front of the camera so that you can save your TNA job or save your wife. Well, God forbid that any one of us suffer any consequences from this. We all are responsible for our acts, and we all will suffer consequences. Only one of us, out of the three, only one of us decide, Manson, to be litigious about this. One of us.
Yep.
Litigious.
Well, now,
RQM.
Heather and I hopefully will join together. And if there's $100 million,
And kick your ass at SummerSlam.
Oh.
How can who else would be litigious? The people that taped the guy fucking or the guy who was taped?
Yes, this is so stupid.
This is the worst defense I've ever heard. Bubba, trust me. Shut up.
Bubba, shut up.
Stop talking. I know as a person and as a radio guy, you feel the need to address it. I understand that. Trust me. Shut your face and just talk to your lawyer.
So funny. It's been a week, and everybody is going, I can't believe Bubba hasn't talked about this. Why wouldn't he talk about this?
Here's why he shouldn't.
The minute he
now we
opens
know
his
why
mouth,
he shouldn't.
Shut up!
It's him trying to play the part of the victim in this. Him and his wife or his ex-wife, whatever the fuck. It's ridiculous.
See, here's where I would feel some empathy for Bubba. If he came out and said something like, look, we always taped. He did know that we taped stuff, and he was very aware of this tape. And what bothers me now is that he's coming back and pretending he wasn't aware of this when he had actually seen this. Or something along those, but I just don't buy what he's saying.
Yeah, I don't believe him.
And then he's talking about the kid, Nick. It's like, to me, that's just too much piling on.
Right. Yeah.
And the way he's addressing this, I just am not buying it.
Yeah, he's shocked that Hulk is bummed out about this whole thing.
Yeah, why would he be shocked? If he's saying, Hulk, why are you suing me? You knew this tape existed. Somebody who worked with me released this.
Right.
Hopefully we'll join together. And if there's $100 million, Manson, to be made, it should go to her. That's who it should go to. It's not going to hurt my credibility any. That's who should get the money. Not you, Hogan. Hogan said Bubba approved of the get-together to help the former wrestler deal with his crumbling marriage. Well, that just shows you how stupid I really am. And how he is, Manson can just basically bamboozle anybody at any time.
Yep.
So, you know what, Manson? I'm not
What is he
making
got?
any
Mind
excuses.
control.
That's all there is to know about it.
Hogan is amazing
So,
at
Hogan,
mind
grab your best
control. Back in the WWF days, he would mind control all of us and then leg drop on us. Mind control. He was tied into the harp system. Thank you for your service.
So, Hogan, grab your best hold, my friend. I hope that you depose Heather and I sooner than soon.
Oh, when's
So
that?
that, you know what? We can tell you the truth. We can tell you the truth, buddy.
So, wait a minute. So, Mancow, or is this Alex Jones? Which one is this guy?
This is Bubba the Love Sponge.
They
Yeah.
sound
But
alike.
it's
Hogan fucked my wife, turd. Hogan fucked my wife, turd. It's on tape. Oh, no, Turd's selling it from a car doing 80 miles an hour into a wall. Wait, let me go to this great phone call from Anthony.
No, can we do the Mancow thing today? Can we do the turn into the wall thing?
Turd. I love this.
with the production sound effects, please.
I do want to hear that, where we completely picked apart the sound effects and how phony it is.
There is a part 2 to this.
Dude,
wanna hear
this
it?
is great. Yeah, I really want to hear this.
Steroids. Illegal.
You know, I gotta
he
say,
goes.
because he's trying to defend himself. There's no way Hulk would agree to be taped having sex. I'm sorry.
And he's talking about his wife should be the one who's suing.
Right.
If Hogan was in earshot of Bubba saying, "Oh, we can retire off this,"
There's no way he was, by the way.
he said it to his wife. His wife was in the room.
Right.
Like, his wife responded to him saying that.
Here's what I think might be happening. They're divorced. Him and Heather are divorced. Maybe they have an amicable relationship. Maybe they don't. Maybe he is worried about her suing him. I wonder if, Heather knew they taped it, and maybe Heather was down with that, but maybe she had nothing to do with releasing it. And if, for the sake of argument, let's just say Bubba released it. Let's just guess. Maybe he's worried about her coming after him with a lawsuit.
Right.
So maybe he's trying to publicly somehow side with her so she doesn't do that.
And according to Dunmire 45, Hogan said on Howard last week that Bubba and his wife begged him for 2 years to do it.
Yeah, that's what Hogan's been saying, that they had conversations for 2 years of Bubba being like, "Oh, you should do this," and people are saying that Bubba's wife wanted to do it, and he was like, "Okay, yeah."
I'm with him. What's that
That's
about?
not
There's
what Bubba's
some
saying.
That's fucked up.
deep-seated problem that
There's
just
a whole "I'm not worthy" type of thing going on.
yes.
And even if you are the type of person to let your wife have sex with somebody else,
There you go.
it's not because they asked. You know what I mean?
Never.
It's never it's your idea
Right.
that you propose. If somebody asked me, no matter who it
What
was.
do you mean if somebody asked me?
Jimmy
my
just asked.
No, we have a request box that fucking... I ran out of steam.
Oh,
then let's do this
what
thing.
happened there?
Steroids. Illegal drugs. Womanizing strippers, groupies.
What?
I know it all, Hogan.
God.
Ask Macho Man how it works out.
What, he's dead. How could you
Wow.
ask
Is he saying
Macho
he's gonna
Man?
kill Hulk Hogan?
Ask Macho Man.
No, he's saying that
Saying
Hulk...
Bubba killed Macho Man?
No, he's just,
No, he's not saying that. He's just saying that he's
No,
you're
see-
on your way to a bad ending.
when they were all best friends, all that didn't matter. But now that they're not best friends, this guy who has wonderful character is going to fucking tell the
Macho.
world what Hulk Hogan's all about.
What does he want?
Even though
Macho
it has
Man
nothing
be
to
asked?
do with the sex tape.
What does he want Macho Man to be asked?
No, he said ask Macho Man how that turned out, meaning
'Cause he had a
Macho
heart
Man's
attack?
dead because of
okay.
all the partying he was doing.
All
Basically
right,
what
now
he's-
I get it. I
he's
didn't know
saying.
what the fuck he was talking about.
And Hulk is going down that same road.
Not too good. Ooh, yeah.
How dare
And to the
they.
point where, Manson, we pretty much buried Macho Man in this town for Hogan.
Yeah. I feel bad about that.
I've done your dirty work for years,
God.
buddy. It's over.
Well, obviously, he's suing you for $100
I don't
million.
have a bunch of spiritual talent.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think he told you it's over. I'm sorry. You can't be the second guy that says it's over, ever.
And what an asshole to be like, now all of the opinions that he's had over these years, Hogan made him bash Macho Man and
Yes,
made him
yes.
defend Nick.
Terrible.
Like,
Why don't you just ask Rocky Balboa? Because you weren't even supposed to hit him that hard, Thunder Lips. In that ring, it was supposed to be a charity event.
What?
I defended you. I told you to take that picture after I said it'll look good. You know what's funny, too, is... I fucking forgot what was funny.
I know.
Jimmy's sleepy Jimmy.
I'm the apnea here. Wait, I had a fucking thought about Bubba suing.
it was funny. It was definitely nothing on Bubba's show.
No, it's not. This is a very, very... I think Bubba's just making himself look absolutely terrible.
Yeah,
Like a turd.
Turd.
Turd? I got the turd. Don't worry.
Turd, are you in my wife, turd? Turd. Talk to me, turd. Are you in my wife?
Bad porno sound effects that we've all heard.
Yeah. What is squeaking bed?
Yeah, turd.
What, you don't think the car screech was believable?
Oh, my
In the
God.
turd bit?
Not to my ears. No, I don't think so.
Turd.
I feel bad about that.
I've done your dirty work
Oh,
for
I know,
years,
dude.
buddy.
I know what I feel bad for. This poor guy Manson.
Oh, yeah.
This guy Manson is obviously has to side with Bubba, but listen to him. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's terrible.
And he's just like, great, now I'm going to be deposed.
Right.
I got to fucking
Yeah.
come in and deal with his legal shit.
Lie for Bubba.
Yeah.
Well, Bubba told Hulk it's over, so.
They're not friends anymore.
Hulk wanted to maintain a friendship through the $100 million lawsuit.
Right, is that's what's going on here, Bubba?
$100 million lawsuit shouldn't get in the way of a good friendship.
Yeah, but he's still calling up, hey, you want to go to the Olive Garden?
Yeah. Bubba went on his radio show to announce to the world, Hulk Hogan, you're not my friend anymore.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
I have a new best friend.
I really thought their friendship would survive this.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, my new best friend, the Ultimate Warrior.
Warrior says.
Warrior said Hulk Hogan gave up his wife.
Remember those rumors?
What Warrior? No, you're going down the wrong road completely.
Yeah.
No, Warrior, tell him about like Hulk Hogan fucking my wife. No, Warrior knows Hulk Hogan wife fucked every wrestler.
No, Warrior, no.
No, Warrior, you're not helping the situation.
Eric was quick with the Warrior music, by the way.
Really? He loves wrestling music. I just wish the Ass Man was involved in this somehow.
Dude,
Well,
Steven Tampa with...
Of course.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an ass man. He's an ass man.
what do you think Hogan did with Bubba's wife's ass? Like, what does he like to do?
Well, you know what? What do you think? Let me think.
Yeah,
He does that.
I'd love to record him.
I like to sue them. I like to bash them. I like to defend their son, even by what they do.
Cause I'm an ass man.
Yeah. Best WWF song ever.
Yeah. Woo. Cause I'm an ass man. Yeah.
It's not the best ever.
Yeah, what?
Cindy Lauper.
No, this
Captain
is the
Lou.
best. Ass Man is the best fucking song.
Yeah.
So little time.
That much time.
On a dime.
Oh, yeah. Here's my favorite part. Where do the best surprises come from? From behind.
Bubba's an ass man.
Shoehorned a little.
Comma?
Little.
Yeah. No, you put a comma in there?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bubba looks like an ass man. That's how it fits in.
Buns of steel.
Anyway, Steven Tampa with underscores. He writes, the illegal drugs, the steroids, the Twin Towers. I know it all, Hogan.
The Twin Towers. You think Bubba thinks he knocked down the
Hey,
Twin
where you
Towers?
going? I did it for you.
You know,
Yeah.
you know what my favorite part of that Ass Man song is?
Oh, the whole thing.
Usually for wrestling songs, the guy who writes them, like he'll write one verse and it'll just repeat over and over again.
Right, yeah.
But like he got this Ass Man song and he wrote this. There's 3 verses. There's a breakdown. There's
It's
chorus.
fantastic. Yeah, there's just all different words.
This was
He
his
didn't
muse.
repeat anything.
Mr. Ass Nash was his muse.
Let's get past this audio because we got Vic Henley standing by. Oh. Very funny, Vic Henley.
I feel bad about that.
I've done your dirty work for years, buddy. It's over. I don't have a bunch of spiritual tattoos on my... I'm not a fake or a fraud.
Oh, really?
You are.
You are. Oh, he goes, you are.
You're a scum.
Oh, no.
You're a scumbag.
Oh,
my God.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, he's a scumbag. No, he's a scumbag.
Hey, you work for the Opie and Anthony show? Hey, where you going?
Where are you going?
You're a scum.
Wow, and a scumbag.
You're a scum and a scumbag. You know that thing you didn't use when you were fucking my wife?
There's one thing we know about Bubba.
He's saying
not a phony bone in his body. It's not like he just went over a list of things that he pretended to support.
Right, he's not a phony.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not a phony.
He's not a phony. He really wanted to help him out back then.
Yeah.
No, he was
He wasn't
bamboozled.
pretending, or was he pretending? Now I'm confused.
It was the mind control.
If he's not a phony, why does he
totally
use a fake radio voice? I'm very confused here,
Oh,
Sam.
man.
Can you break this down for everybody?
I'm professional.
Yeah. Broadcaster.
You're a scumbag.
Ooh, shit.
You're not Hulk Hogan.
Do you think he wiped
Immortal.
up Hogan's jizz with a love sponge, and that's where it comes from? Like you go, well, it's time to get my love sponge, Bubba's love sponge, and he just cleans up other men's cum.
I will tell you this. I'm almost sure he was wearing a red and yellow bandana when he cleaned it up.
Oh man,
Posing with it.
Maybe that's
posing with the whole jizz. You think?
He asked his wife, Hey, my wife. How was it?
My wife.
How was it when Hogan fucked you? And then he scoops his ear up like Hogan.
Cum is just flying off his hand while he's moving his hand to go put it by his ear.
He smeared Hulk Hogan's cum all over his chest, and then he ripped it off.
He let it dry and then ripped it like a shirt.
He started flicking it off like the Hulkster.
Yeah, and then he goes, I'm a cum-a-maniac.
SNL skit.
Any more of that?
Yeah.
Look at this.
It's like Daniel Craig.
It really is.
What happened? Jesus.
Wow.
He's going to rip off Keenan Thompson. You should do it right.
Come on, man. What are you doing?
Say that don't make no sense or something.
You're not Hulk Hogan. Immortal. I'll ruin your life.
I think you have.
Talking to his
You didn't
listeners.
see my fat ass propped up in front of the courthouse steps and throwing my ex-wife to the wolves and throwing me to the wolves so that you can what?
Fuck your wife?
Save your marriage?
It's not about saving his marriage if it's something that happened 6 years ago. What is he talking about?
Yeah, what is he talking about?
His new wife's, what, maybe a year old at this point? And they've only known each
She's
other
older
a
than
couple?
that. That's illegal. I wish that was legal.
That's why Jim Norton's got CDs out there, people.
We got married when she was 4 days old.
God.
I traded her for 2 goats and some yak milk.
Oh, God.
I'm from another land.
Of course. It's a going rate.
I think he started dating his new wife 4 years ago.
All right, so this is before her.
Yeah, years before.
So why is he saving his marriage?
Because Bubba is grasping at whatever straws he can grasp.
Yeah, Sam is all in because Bubba's taking shots at one of your wrestling heroes.
No, don't go after Hulk Hogan.
For a woman that you didn't meet at the health food store? You should have shut your mouth. But you're a mark.
Shut up.
And you're just being churned by a stupid-ass attorney from Reno, Nevada. Which, by the way, Hogan, you know what? Push comes to shove. Look at
Push
David
comes to shove
Houston's
like he did with his
last
wife.
case.
Huh? Push comes to shove, just like Hogan was doing with that giant cock of his into his wife, pushing and shoving it.
You think Bubba's going to make a good witness?
I don't know how Bubba's calling anyone a mark. Bubba's the biggest mark there is.
He's admitting how much of a mark he was because he's saying Hogan completely fucking made him do things.
Everybody's known for Bubba is a Hulk Hogan mark. That's why he loves him so much.
Yes.
And he does a lot of make-believe.
Yes, he does make believe.
Because now he's telling his listeners all that shit I said, and supported Hulk with, that was all bullshit.
Let me tell you something, Hogan. It's still real to me, damn it.
Are his listeners, you think, buying this shit?
I don't know.
Yes, because in between these two clips, it was like 20 minutes of phone calls.
Oh, boy.
Just, oh, Bubba, you didn't do anything wrong. Bubba, you're the best.
Bubba had a thing going on his show for months where he was arguing back and forth with the honky tonk man.
Look,
he's a mark for wrestling.
The honky tonk man.
That's what he is.
Oh,
Look,
God.
Bubba and his radio audience cannot take on Hulk Hogan. I'm sorry.
He's Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, exactly.
Pastamania in the house.
It's a shove. Look at David Houston's last case. He just cost Joe Francis from the Girls Gone Wild $40 million in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm. What happened there?
But you're a mark.
That was
You're
that guy's last case?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, boy.
You should have kept Heather's name off of your little fancy lawsuit, and you should have kept my name off your fancy lawsuit.
Really?
But no, you just had
In your
to
house?
do it, buddy.
Yeah, it's
in
kind of
your house.
It's kind of your house.
He's fucking your wife in front of your cameras, which are recording onto your tape, which is your property.
But he should have left those names off.
Shouldn't be me on that lawsuit.
And what? He's just like, oh, my best friend. I don't have a lot of friends, but my best friend. I'll just decide to sue him for $100 million
Right.
because I'm a mark for myself.
I'm a mark for me. What an idiot this guy is.
This Bubba.
Off of your little fancy lawsuit, and you should have kept my name off your fancy lawsuit. But no, you just had to do it, buddy. Oh, you want to hear the greatest?
Oh,
Yeah.
the greatest.
Oh, yeah.
You want to hear the greatest of all?
Yeah,
So he
please.
talks about me. Hold on. Shh.
When Hogan married his current wife.
Let's stop the tape. Enjoy that for a minute.
Not talking about you, fucking asshole.
Shit. Whoa. Jesus. Fucking shit.
I'm a Hulkamaniac. I don't go for this shit. This isn't funny.
No?
You like the Hulkster?
Fuck yeah.
Wow, he's excited about
What's your favorite Hogan moment?
Hulkster.
Fucking when he would do the big leg drop, I would do it too. My mother would go, stop doing that, Chipper. You're falling all over the place. Lamar's waking up.
Lamar.
He looked like Junkyard Dog.
And he was grabbing them cakes.
You
Shut
want
up.
to hear the greatest?
Yeah.
You want to hear the greatest of all?
Yeah, please.
When Hogan married his current wife,
Oh boy.
guess whose prenup he used? Mine.
Oh.
Mine.
So that means other men would
He
be
took
able to
my
fuck
prenuptial
her?
agreement.
Is that in your prenup? Other men can come in and fuck your wife?
Yeah, who cares? He used your
What
prenup.
does that even
Yeah,
mean?
what does that mean?
Then you're a mark for him because you paid the legal fees to have it written up.
Right,
And he
yes.
just said, yeah, change that name and put mine.
Hulkster, do you want to use my prenup? It's a good prenup.
Let me tell you something, Hulk. I got a prenup. Why don't I just give you my prenup?
Gives a
And you
fuck.
use that one.
Who cares?
If you're friends, who gives a fuck? That's the type of stuff maybe you discuss among friends.
It's
And
what
go,
buddies
you
do,
got one?
buddy. It's what buddies do, pal.
I wish I could use Stern's radio contract. I'd be happy to sign that one.
They just move the decimals over. You're like trapped.
I know, I understand.
See?
I know, I understand. So not worth that money.
Bubba gets all the Hulkamania t-shirts in the prenup, though. If you
Oh,
guys get
wow,
divorced,
yeah.
I get all your Hulkamania t-shirts.
I got all the swag.
Yeah, I get your old championship belts.
Mine. He took my prenuptial agreement,
Gives a fuck.
used my attorney, Regina
Gives a
Hunter,
fuck.
for free, which he stiffed, by the way.
Imagine that.
Yeah. Made it even more ironclad.
Good one.
And that's what
But even when he's stiffing your lawyer, you continue to be best friends with him until the lawsuit.
And if there's
right?
one thing lawyers don't pipe up about, it's not getting paid.
Right.
Not
Lawyers
sure
are
they
bad
do.
about collecting money.
Yeah.
It's really tough to stiff a lawyer.
Yeah.
Those fucking ghouls.
He threatened her with a big boot.
But do you see what's going on here? He has all this info on Hulk, but continued to be best friends with him until it all went bad.
Hey, but that's what he does. He collects things.
Right.
And that way, if he needs it, he can use it against it. And that's why he wanted to keep the tape.
Thus, then, dirty, slimy.
I don't
His
hear any-
character is dirty.
I don't hear anything that's making me dislike Hulk.
Sounds like Bubba's a scumbag.
Yeah, his character is bad.
He's a terrible
Bad.
person.
All the signs were there, obviously, Bubba. So why'd you continue being best friends with him?
Sorry, Eric.
Because
but
you
he's
love
not
the
a good
fact
guy.
that someone like Hulk Hogan was close to you?
made it even more ironclad. And that's what he used. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
I've only begun, Terry. And I begged you.
See, that's never
Terry.
good.
Is
that his real
never
name?
good.
Oh, man. No, he called him Terry.
I thought his name was
good.
Hulk.
I thought it was Hulk. It's on the
He
lawsuit.
must mean Shivo. I've had enough of your just sitting there making that dumb noise, turnip brains. You're just sitting there going, ah. I hired you to do voiceover work, and you're just going, ah. Terry, I've had enough.
Never good when you use the real name, man. When my haters say Greg, it hits my soul.
Because they're like,
The Opster gets hurt.
yeah. Because that's you.
That's right.
You know, and that's a not well-known thing.
Terry.
Terry.
Oh, man, that's a low blow.
Begun, Terry.
Like she gave
And I begged you on Friday. We were texting back and forth.
I begged you on Friday not to sue me for $100 million.
Yeah, no shit.
Please, Hulkster. You know the Hulkamaniac from back in the day.
Please.
I begged you on Friday.
Don't sue me for $100 million.
I'll let you fuck my... Oh, that's right.
Oh, shit.
What else can I... Oh.
Hulk Hogan. I've only begun, Terry.
Terry.
And I begged you on Friday. We were texting back and forth. I begged you, stop it, Terry. Stop it. This will go away. Stop it. We need to concentrate on who releases. You did me dirty, brother. What do you mean I did you dirty? You did me dirty. You drove me insane to have a wife. You can't get any more dirtier than that, buddy. And then you get caught and you act like you didn't know anything. That's the typical Hulk Hogan M.O.
Oh.
He didn't know about the taping part.
His wife.
Keep it with the facts. He didn't know about the taping part.
This is when I loved you, Hulk.
Is that Bubba?
That's Bubba. Look at him in his eyes with the hero worship.
Oh, my
that he has for
God.
Hulk
He
Hogan.
loves Hulk right there.
I love you so much, Hulkster.
You love him.
Where are they?
Probably did one of his radio gigs that Hogan used to do for all the time.
You told him to step off?
Are they holding hands in that picture?
Step off.
Step off.
When I die, I'm going to be another Hulkamaniac in heaven.
Yeah. Save a seat at Wembley.
I love that album, by the way.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Is he holding Hulk Hogan's thumb in that picture?
It does look like they're holding hands. That looks like a gay marriage.
He's trying to slide his finger into his palm.
Yeah.
Just hold me, Hulkster.
He's pointing at Hulk's big thermos cock. Look, that's what I want. If I can't suck it, I'll just kiss where it was.
Wow, we found Sam's line. Don't fuck with one of his wrestlers.
Oh, man, right?
He's been kind of tired looking today until this hit.
No.
Now you're all about it.
He's fighting with...
And then you get caught and you act like you didn't know anything. That's the typical Hulk Hogan M.O.
Oh.
Is it? But you were friends with him.
Best friends.
I'm over it, bud.
That's a great guy to hang out with.
There's a definitive line in the sand. And I didn't break man code.
Bubba's drawing the line in the sand.
Yes.
Line in the sand.
I will not be friends with you when you're suing me for $1/10 billion. Boy, this guy doesn't take any shit.
No,
I would have tolerated 50 or 60 million, but $1/10 billion is when I stop inviting you over to fuck my wife, who doesn't live here anymore.
That's why I got to draw
Jesus,
the line in the
Bubba.
sand.
There's a definitive line in the sand. And I didn't break man code. Yeah, I did break man.
You didn't break
Man
man code.
Man code.
Secretly taping your friend as he's fucking your wife. I think that's breaking man code.
Where does man code fit into this situation at
Yeah.
all?
Yeah, we had a bromance.
Yeah. Man code.
Part of that
Wow.
with me begging you to fuck my wife,
Yeah.
and then you finally did it.
You
That's
pinky
man code.
promised you wouldn't sue me. You pinky promised.
How can you believe anything this guy says?
He follows man code, Opie.
He followed man
He
code.
follows man code.
You swore and said stick a needle in your eye if you were lying.
Yeah.
You're lying.
I swear I'm not 6 years old. We follow man code.
Yeah.
Could someone explain the man code that's in play here, please?
You have to adhere to in the man cave. It's the man code.
You fuck my wife, and then I tape it secretly to jerk off to it later, and then somebody takes it, and you don't sue me. That's
Yeah.
man code.
I know man code.
Oh, okay.
Dot, dash, dot, fuck my wife.
And his listeners are buying all this. That's sad.
The Bubba Army.
Some of them are.
Bubba Army.
Bubba Army.
A lot of them probably
The ones
aren't.
that are getting through on
You think the
on
Bubba
air.
Army is breaking ranks at this point a little
Bubba Army
bit?
breaking around. Bubba
Yeah.
Army couldn't defend my wife's pussy against Hulk's big cock.
Well, you know, there used to be a Hulkamania branch of the Bubba Army, and that's true.
Really?
He sold Bubba Army T-shirts with Hulkamania across the front of it.
Jesus.
That's true.
That's awkward. Linda Hogan accused Hulk and Bubba of having a gay affair. She didn't say that, right?
Was she accused? What she accused
That's
Hulk
so.
and Bubba?
I do have to say, because I don't want to be part of this bullshit ever. I don't know. That's what someone tweeted. I have no fucking idea.
That's when Linda Hogan was talking shit. She accused Hulk and Bruce the Barber Beefcake.
All right, she did say that, right?
Yeah.
Bruce the Barber Beefcake.
Definitive line in the sand. And I didn't break man code. Yeah, I did break man code.
Oh.
I broke man code in the sanctity of marriage.
Oh.
I was a mark for you, and I was an idiot. And I believed your hype. And I let you brainwash
He
me.
is.
Brainwash.
and all those tattoos that you have on your body, and the spirituality, and feng shui, and all this. It's crap.
Feng shui.
Ultimate.
Could you put your wife's head facing north, brother? It's bad karma if I fuck your wife in the ass when her head is facing east.
Feng shui.
Feng shui.
I told you needed to have a water and a wood.
Is that what feng shui is?
Yes.
Feng shui.
It's idiocy.
No, I believe in some of that feng shui. I need to live in places where I can see the sun go down.
Is that
You
it?
just like that, though.
What?
It's not feng shui. You just like it.
Some people like seeing the sunrise.
Yeah. Well, she's Sunrise Highway.
Sunrise Highway.
Yeah.
Look
at this picture. I'm mad because Hulk Hogan's wife is here.
He doesn't like when Hulk's wife is there, no.
Look, he's trying to hold Hulk's hand.
He's still trying to hold Hulk's hand. What is
Is
that?
his hand in Hulk's pocket?
Oh, wow. Is he
looks like
fucking
it.
weird?
What is going on?
I thought we were having a bro code day. Get your wife out of here.
Yeah.
If you want, you can fuck my wife, though.
You're breaking the man code.
Let's go watch WrestleMania 6 again.
This Bubba's a loose cannon, though. I think some shit's going to come out now.
Yeah.
He's threatening all sorts of things.
He really is.
Spirituality and feng shui and all this. It's crap. You're the ultimate
Warrior.
lying, working showman.
Still a good showman, though.
But Bubba is a dumb person, right?
Yeah, he's not a smart dude.
No.
Because doesn't he understand all this shit he's saying about Hulk now means that his character is horrible, that he would hang out with a guy like this if he thought all this stuff about him?
Doesn't he understand?
There's another way to like handle this if someone close to you like fucking, does you wrong or whatever. You don't do it this way.
You don't go back and then take everything that you defended him for and
Right.
now say that was bad.
Because it makes your character, I'll keep saying it, look horrible.
How can you be so influenced by somebody that you just hand your wife over to be fucked by him, even though you don't want to? Apparently, he said he was brainwashed into doing all this. How much of a simple
you use Papa Shango to do a voodoo curse on me.
it works on the weak-minded.
Yeah. Hey, this is not the wife that you wanted a sanctity of marriage, brother. I'm gonna fuck your wife. You're gonna fuck my wife.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
The ultimate lying, working showman.
He's a Jedi.
So you hung out with a liar all those years, huh?
Yeah.
Ask Warren Sapp how it works out.
His pants were on fire.
Ask Randy Macho Man Savage. God bless his soul. My next call is to Linda Hogan.
I'm going to call your
Manson,
ex-wife.
call me a flip-flopper.
Wow, now you're going to... What a dick.
You can tell I'm a great friend. I'm going to call your ex-wife now,
Yeah.
who's done nothing but drag me and you through the mud.
Who cares if you call my ex-wife? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Also, Linda Hogan. Manson, call me a flip-flopper.
Flip-flopper.
Or call me somebody that finally needed some, I don't know, catastrophic event to open my eyes
What's a catastrophic event?
into a real dirt bag.
Oh.
What is he talking
So
about?
Hulk's a dirtbag because you secretly taped him having sex with your wife, and now he is pissed off and wants to sue you for $100 million.
It's his tape of a guy fucking his wife
Right.
that he's on the tape
That
of.
he had complete control of.
In his
No
house.
sense. This just makes no sense.
No. This don't make no sense.
Exactly. Oh, SNL. Yeah. Live from New York.
I'm going to call
Good.
Jimmy Hart.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And all you other radio personalities right now that want to say, you know what, you people know the true story now.
Do we?
I'm being spun as the bad.
Yeah, this is way better than I thought it was,
Yeah,
to be
exactly.
honest with you.
Right?
This is way better. So I'm sure we're lumped into the radio personality category right now.
Sorry, I'm a little tired this morning. I was up late watching Monday Night Raw.
I'm a big fan. I'm trying to find the next guy to fuck my wife.
CM Punk, if you're out there listening and you're looking to fuck someone.
You want to fuck my wife?
Wow, we know there's a real story now.
You people know the true story now.
Well, thanks for that.
Fuck
I'm
Bubba's
being
wife
spun as
match.
the bad guy because I'm on the end of the tape saying, oh man, if I wanted to ever make $1 million and retire,
Yeah.
otherwise it's going to take a hell of a lot more than $1 million for me to have to retire and keep my lifestyle going.
Whoa.
I got
I eat
baby
a lot of
mamas
food.
and all kinds of things going on. And so the guy has a smart ass while he just got done having sex with my wife
Yeah.
and within earshot, say.
Earshot.
Within earshot. That is so flimsy sounding.
Within earshot.
Isn't it way later on, that part?
I don't know, but it sounds very, very flimsy.
Yeah.
It was within earshot, and after I said it, we never had a conversation about it.
Right.
And why don't you explain why you said that? Were you joking?
My wife was within cum shot.
Yeah. Manson knows. Manson knows I was joking. I was joking, right? You were joking, Bubba.
I was within earshot of the cum shot.
Yeah. I had cum in my ear.
How do you think I had to be in there to clean the cream pie before it went dry and crusty? Yes, she rolled her legs up and pushed like she was giving birth to a cream pie, and I gobbled it up.
Was he doing that?
That's my way of hulking up.
Yeah. I'm a Hulkamaniac.
I want the Hulk superpower.
Yes.
I want to raise my arm after the third time in a sleeper hold.
I eat my vitamins and his cum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By default, I did steroids. I ate cream pies.
Oh, my God. His steroid cream pies.
You can't hear on the tape where I'm going yummy, yummy in my tummy.
By the way, Manson, how's my mustache coming in? I've been working on this.
And within earshot,
Earshot.
say, well, man, if I ever want to retire, I could release this tape.
Yeah, you said that.
My wife then says, man, you would never do that. And I said, yeah, you're right, I wouldn't, because I'm not a scumbag like that.
Oh, that must be the.
So, Manson, don't I pretty much just validate the fact that I'm being a smartass when I say that?
Yes, you do.
Cool. The jury is convinced.
Right.
That drop the lawsuit because Manson's the tough one. If you can get through Manson, you can convince anyone.
Yeah, you don't have to convince your lame fucking sidekick. You're gonna have to convince a judge and a jury. You idiot.
No, that's the Ben Casey test they call it. If Manson says yes, then you got a case.
I say that?
Yes, you do.
But you know what, you guys, these radio personalities, namely Dumbass Orlando, who's grasping even to save his radio station and format because he's done, wants to make that eyebrow. But you know what? Thank you, Cowhead. And thank you, other personalities that can see through this and know what Hogan's really all about. Thank you. Thank you.
Is he being sarcastic there? Does he know what sarcasm is?
I don't think he's being sarcastic. Cowhead must have said something positive.
Well, he probably has to because isn't he on the same station?
Oh, yeah, they are on the same channel, right?
Yeah, Cowhead's on the afternoon.
I can't speak for Cowhead, but I would almost guarantee he's loving this.
I would love to get Cowhead on the phone and ask him what he thinks.
We don't want to put him in a tough spot.
No.
That'll be up to him.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's what I'm guilty of. Being a smartass.
What?
Whoa.
Smart Alec.
Breaking my marriage vows to the woman that was supposed to be,
Shut up.
What?
That means they had an understanding. What are you talking
His sacred
about?
He's making it sound like he was the best husband. She's the best wife.
Yes,
they were
sir.
loyal to each other. And the Hulkster looked in fucking Bubba's eyes and like a cartoon, those electric fucking hypnotic things went right into his peepers. And he was like, please fuck my wife.
Look.
Hogan, fuck my wife.
Look, it's a strong indication that they were swingers. We have swingers that listen to our show. So, what are you talking about?
Yeah, baby.
You had an understanding with your wife.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. It's fucked up is what it is.
Yeah.
I think so. But people, out there, that's their thing.
Unless there's something.
I never understood that.
Unless what I've heard, where Bubba, unless this was known, unless he's saying that Hulk really like, man, you knew this, and you've seen this tape, and we've talked about it, then Bubba has a legit point. But that won't come out until I guess the fucking lawsuit.
Let's just say there was the tape. Hulk would not allow that. He would tell Bubba, as my best friend, you got to fucking get rid of that.
Can't do it, Hulkster.
marriage vows to the woman that was supposed to be, not have to go through something like that.
Well, hold on. What was she going when she said your big dick feels so good inside me? The torture of a big cock on the best built guy in the country. Oh, you're right. How did you put her through it? Well, you were sitting there waiting. I was going to come in there. I did a sit up in 1984, and I'm unshaven, and I have sunglasses and a Tampa Bay hat. Jesus, Bubba. I don't know how big your dick is, but you can't be packing what the Hulk is.
Compete with the Hulk's thermos.
Yeah. Why would you have to put her through having sex with this 6'7", well-hung phenom? Why would I give her the biggest thermos cock of her life that she climbed on and sat down on and then jumped back up on and apparently made a lot of cumsies?
Yes, she seemed to like it.
God, of course she'd. Who wouldn't?
Not have to go through something like that.
Yeah.
Screw you, Hogan.
Ooh.
Screw you.
Oh, man.
That's the
Screw
side
my
of the
wife,
story.
is what he was
that
saying.
You guys are not being reported.
That's the side of your... you didn't really prove anything. You didn't prove your case at all.
No.
Good luck with that, Bubba.
All right.
Have fun with that.
Now, what are they saying about Lindsay Lohan in the news?
Where does he go after that?
E-Rock hasn't laughed once, Travis.
Oh, man.
Travis had his eye on
What's
E-Rock.
the matter, E-Rock?
E-Rock.
E-Rock, what's going on with you, buddy?
Is this just that your two heroes fighting? And
It's coming in, according to Travis, so don't get mad at me. He hasn't laughed once during this segment.
Not once,
I
E-Rock?
think I'm taking this very serious.
E-Rock, what's going on?
It's been an hour.
You have a resume into the
What's going on?
Bubba's show?
He wants to be the new Manson.
What do you got? What's going on?
Nothing.
oh, man.
No, what's going on? The spotlight. This, not one laugh in the last hour.
You're torn with this one, huh?
I laughed at it. I was laughing at the impressions.
What's the matter? Why is this hurting you?
E-Rock knows a lot about radio. What the fuck's going on, E-Rock?
E-Rock, comment?
I don't know.
Say it.
Just say what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Eric doesn't want to break man code.
Just don't say what you're thinking. You know what you're allowed to say and what you're not allowed to say as far as
You could say
shit
how you
goes.
feel about this whole
Yeah,
thing.
what's going on with
That's
you?
fine.
I think it's a really shitty situation. I think Bubba's a piece of shit. He's always been a piece of shit.
Oh, man.
And, you know, I've known other people that have dealt with him in the last 15 years,
Yeah.
and they've all been fucked over by this guy.
Is it hard for you to hear the Hulk being talked about this way?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, so you're really pissed at Bubba.
Jimmy just goes,
You don't like your hero being talked about this way?
No. Not at all.
It's bothering you?
Yes.
Why? You want to protect Hulk?
Yes.
You want to give him a hug
I kind of do, yeah.
and say, "Oh, come on, buddy, it'll be okay." And he'll go, "Thanks a lot, brother Eric."
I'd love nothing more.
People hate how happy Sam is, and E-Rock's just bums. At
Eric,
least-
can I ask you a favor, brother?
oh, anything, Hulk.
Could you give me Sam's phone number?
That'd kill him.
I want to put the thermos in Jess.
Oh, God.
E-Rock,
I mean, it is
You
a
better
Hulkster.
look out. He could bamboozle you, just like
The
you
mind
did.
control?
Yeah, mind control.
E-Rock, you don't like Hulk being talked like that.
He does not deserve this, not at all.
Why?
Hogan hasn't done anything to warrant any of this shit. I know people hate him, but he's still Hulk
What would you
Hogan.
say to him if you could?
Would you hold him?
I don't know what I would say. I think I'd freeze up.
Well, how about now? Just pretend then.
It'll be okay.
Oh, God.
Give him a hug.
What's going on here?
Pat him on the back.
Can you sign these?
I mean,
You're a schlemiel.
he had the chance to say something to Hogan last week.
Yeah, why did what?
He was in the room with me when I interviewed him.
Yeah, did you say anything to him?
No, I did not.
Did it hurt you to see him that hurt?
It was sad. It was very sad.
Aw.
A lot of people have quit Bubba's show. Why?
Better opportunities. He also tries to own every single thing of every aspect of your life if you work for him. So if you have some kind of photo or nickname, whatever, he trademarks and copyrights it without telling you.
Really?
And then he says, that's my intellectual property. I own it.
This is what E-Rock said. I have no idea.
Yeah, you're right. Stop
don't-
getting yourself sued. Don't rope us into your litigation.
Yeah, I don't.
Big
Bubba,
mouth.
Bubba could use the money right now,
This
too.
Bubba's dirty and slimy. I don't want anything to do with him.
I would love Bubba
Never
just to
wanted
sue
anything to
E-Rock
do with
after
the
this
guy.
whole segment. I want that fat Nagel kid on a stick.
Scott Shannon joins in.
Yeah.
I hope he
Right,
just
betrayed me
copyrights
too,
E-Rock.
Bubba.
Bubba's a big Scott Shannon fan.
Really?
Watch him
I'm
sue him
not
for that.
making that up.
I never enjoyed that fucking mealy mouth hack.
You think Eric would enjoy going over to Bubba the Love Sponge's house and listening to old Scott Shannon tapes?
Oh, my God.
He would love it, and Bubba could convince him because I got some more tapes for you, kid. He'd look at the Hulks.
Yeah.
This is Hulk eating a burrito. Ooh.
Bubba has a whole Hulk Hogan library.
Give him
Oh,
doing
man.
different things.
Yeah.
It's a hidden camera in the kitchen of E-Rock eating.